All right, I think it's time for an update. A little update on myself. If you guys have been following the journey, you know that I was prepping for a sub-3 marathon. And that prep, in long story short, just kind of kicked my ass. It took a lot out of me. I, for number one, didn't give myself enough time to recover after a long, Ironman prep. I gave myself 2 days and then went straight into marathon prep. And that was pretty stupid. I think I was just kind of coming off an adrenaline high, and I was kind of riding that wave. But in reality, my body was pretty beat up, and I just wasn't smart about it. So on top of that, my last marathon was a 3:48. I set out a goal to hit a sub-3 marathon in less than 12 weeks, improving, 50 minutes. So it's a tall task. On top of that, being beat up from Ironman training. And it kind of just one thing led to another. I was getting my ass kicked every single workout. I was losing toenails. I don't even have all my fucking toenails right now. And just feeling just beat up after every workout. And it wasn't just like physically challenging hard, but like my bones were just hurting after every workout. And that was kind of my sign that was like, I was like, okay, something else is going here. My body's not fully recovered. So what I did is I kind of called it. And I think the best thing for me was to take the past couple weeks off, just focus on lifting. And we'll readjust, and we'll think about that sub-3 marathon goal in the future. It's one thing to set massive goals, but it's another thing to also be realistic on, what can get accomplished in X amount of time. So with that being said, looking forward to 2024 still. We have big goals of, PRing my Ironman Arizona race. And what this made me realize is the importance of playing the long game. Playing the long game is setting big goals and thinking in years instead of days, instead of months. It's more important to think in years and decades, because real growth doesn't happen overnight. It takes years, it takes decades, and that's a mindset that I want to adopt in 2024 and really just put in the work that is required to get these goals done. So for me this year, I want to set the fewest amount of goals and adopt the mindset of playing the long game. Ironman prep is a perfect example of teaching you that mindset. 2 years ago when I did my first Ironman, that was really an eye-opening experience of, when you set big goals, you need more structure, you need more time, you need more discipline. And with that, you're able to achieve these goals. And that carries over into other areas of your life. So this is something I want to circle back to heading into this prep in 2024 and really put in the required work and time that is necessary to achieve the goals that I want to achieve. So that's why I'm starting this new series called Playing the Long Game. And this is episode 1. And our off-season prep has just begun. Today was our first time back in the water in probably a month or two, and I felt good. It was a little bit of a light swim, but definitely felt good to be back in the water, and I'm excited to, get stronger, get faster over the next 20 weeks, and really see where that takes us in November for Ironman Arizona. So this is episode 1 of Playing the Long Game. My goal in this series is to really firsthand be an example of what it means to play the long game, think long term, think in years, not in days, not in months, but really have that long-term mindset that it takes to be the best version of yourself.